ingenious supplies.
Game Night! Tonight on Game Night, I am joined by Dave, Lincoln, Nikki, and I'm James from Druid City Games, and we're going to play Tidal Blade's Banner Festival. 2 to 5 players, designed by J.B. Howell and Mike Mihealsick. Grab your bathing suits and come to the table.
Hey, James.
Hey, Lincoln.
Will you teach us Tidal Blade's Banner Festival?
Would love to.
Awesome. Hey, I got the name right.
So in Tidal Blade's Banner Festival, this is kind of like a meta situation within the Tidal Blades universe. So fans of Tidal Blades 1 will, who have also shifted over to Tidal Blades 2, they'll see this. It's a meta situation, right? We like to keep building onto the narrative of the world. But in this game, you'll see a much more compact table presence for a game done by Druid City Games. This is our version of a deluxe retail game, and the design's really cool. So it's kind of, if you're a fan of trick taking, you'll definitely see some similarities, some mechanics in there, but also action selection, and as you'll see here, some area control. Okay. So what we're going to be doing on our turn, we're going to get 8 cards dealt to us. We're going to have a hand of cards. There's 4 suits, just like in a trick-taking game. They are teal, purple, orange, yellow. Now, unlike most trick-taking games, the supreme, the trump card will it will shift depending on where this trade gate goes. And that's why you see this little graphic here that tells us, it just gives you a visual reminder no matter where it's at, so you can't hopefully mess that up. This is one of those games, it takes you around. It takes you around to really grok it, and then you're like, okay, I'm off to the races. Okay. Now, the really cool thing about this is you get something no matter what you play. A lot of trick-taking games, it's whatever the best card, low card, whatever that is. But in this, there's a high reward, there's a middle reward, and there's a low reward. And where you're at in the circumstances of what you're trying to pull off, there is one outcome that you're really trying for. You're like, I want the low card this time. And then Lincoln snipes me by 1, and you're like, ah!
Okay.
So you're going to have those moments. So in a 4-player game, we're going to have a high and a low, and we're going to have 2 mids. So let's talk about what you get when those things happen. And here on your player reference card, you'll see that little breakdown. You can also flip it over to see a scoring situation when we get to scoring. But for here, this is where you want to keep it. So if you're the high card, you're going to get to advance your watercraft to the trade gate. So currently our little jet ski meeples are here at the one starting place, and we're at the 4. So whoever on the first hand plays the highest card will get to move their jet ski meeple here. Now this is important because every time you make a lap, you're going to get to flip over one of these cards face up. And these are going to be worth in-game points. So the first time you make a lap, obviously 1 point, not a lot. But as you build up, these are going to get higher and higher. They're also going to give you what we call a stunt location. So if you're ever able to land your jet ski meeple on that particular spot, you'll gain some fruit, and we'll talk about fruit in just a minute. Obviously, if you get all the way through the deck, it gets to 28 points, which is a lot of points.
Wow.
Yeah, it's triangular, I think, these cards.
So then let's talk about middle. If you end up in the middle, you're going to get to place a banner at the nearest qualifying space available in the quadrant. So the board is made up of 2 halves, right, left, and then quadrants that match the colors of our suits. So currently we are in the yellow quadrant. So if we play our cards and you end up in the middle, you'll just look at the qualifier. Let's say this was a card that I played. It is an even number, so I would skip this. But it is teal, so I would put a banner here. You're going to get the reward that is at the bottom of this graphic. So in this first spot, you'll actually just put down a second banner. And that's good for the area control. Now you're building up more control in this area. This is going to get you a fruit. This will get you a fruit. If you make it all the way to here, you'll get 2 fruit. And if you don't qualify for any space, then you go to the region tower. Now these are nice because we're going to play 3 rounds overall. And in between rounds, these banners stay. So they help you build up having some influence in those areas throughout the whole game. Now in the 3rd round, maybe not as good. But 1st and 2nd round, really nice. Now, another thing to know is if we've went around and we've come back to this area, and let's say this was there from a previous round. We don't check for this to be a qualifying factor. So like if this was the case, let's say here, and I played this, it's not odd. I don't check this because it's covered. Not here, and I would get to go here.
Is it only one token per space? One player token?
No, so if on the same turn, if you and I both played odd cards, we would both stack up our banners here and get those bonuses.
But once that's covered on future turns, you're not looking at it again.
Correct.
Okay.
Until it's cleared?
It won't clear until the end of the round.
Okay.
And if you played an odd teal, would you get them both?
Nope, you're going to, whichever the
first one.
Yep,
Okay.
Exactly.
So you have to take the first one if you qualify for it. Okay, great.
You do. And that should factor into the cards that you're choosing.
Right.
Okay, so now let's talk about lowest. If you are the lowest card, you get to perform the action at the bottom of your card. And the card, all the 1 through 9s have different actions. So like this 4 here says you're going to gain a fruit for each banner you have in this quadrant. So that might be one if you think you can get the lowest card in and you have several banners here, which your region does count as well. You're like, cool, I could if this is the low card, I might get 5 fruit. I've got 5 banners here. So again, they're all very situational. Now, one I'd like to call attention to is a 9. Of course, I did not pull one into the initial example. Your 9s, there we go. Your 9s, not only do they have the cool characters from the game, this is Axel, my least favorite. If fans of the game know that I have beef with Axel. This one says place this card in your scoring pile. It is worth 5 victory points. So the 9s, if you're able to play them as the lowest card, which is hard to do, you get the reward of that now becoming points for you at the end of the game. And it is removed from the deck.
Got it.
So
I'm assuming what makes the 9 the lowest card is the color preference?
Exactly.
Okay.
So in the case that we're here, and
an orange 9 is lower than a purple 9 is lower than a...
Yes,
but is an orange 9 higher than a purple 3?
Oh, in this case?
Yeah.
No.
So all orange is lower than all purple, regardless of number.
Exactly. So in this case, right, you could play a 1 purple, and then we could have a 9 orange, and 9 orange is lower because of the hierarchy.
Okay.
Now that's going to change based on each of the quadrants. So again, that's the part that once you get it, it sounds kind of like, are you sure? But then once you play it, you're like, oh, it's totally straightforward. Now, one other thing that's very important to know is whoever plays the low card, not only do they get that power at the bottom of their card, but they're going to set where the gate goes next. And you can move the gate, the trade gate, up to 4 spaces. So, you can move it here if you just want to go. Again, a lot of times this is going to base on where you might want to try to land your watercraft, right? Or you might swing it all the way around as far as it can possibly go. Mm-hmm. It's up to you. There will typically be opinions at the table on what space you choose and whether or not they enjoyed your choice or not.
Plus, you're also deciding what the card rankings are, right?
Exactly.
By moving the gate? Okay.
Again, so you're going to be checking your hand, like what is most advantageous for me? What do I want to have happen? And then you're going to go from there. Because you might, let's say, strategy-wise, I don't typically teach strategy because I like to let you guys figure that out. But you might have a 9 teal sitting in your hand, and we've already played 5 or 6 bouts, and there's only a couple cards left in everybody's hand. And you're like, well, I want to put this here because I want to see if I can I slip that 9 teal in as the low card?
Right.
So there's a lot of that going on in the game. Okay, so let's talk about scoring and how we're going to get points. There's a couple different ways. There is 3 rounds, and so during the 3 rounds, once we've played all 8 of our cards, then we will check for majorities in each of the 2 regions. So whoever has the most banners here will get 6 points, and we track that with these cool little tokens. Second place will get 3, and third place will get 1. Same on this side, we'll do that as well. Any banners that are in the dock spaces will come back to us. Any banners that are in the region towers will stay. So you can build that influence up. Now, so that's going to happen at the end of each of the 3 rounds. Now, at any time, we'll talk about the fruit. You're going to be collecting fruit from different spaces. Maybe your card play will get you some fruit. But as soon as this central bank of fruit is empty, we pause and we do a quick scoring. Whoever has the most fruit will get a 1-to-1 point accumulation. Everybody else gets half rounded up.
Okay. Rounded up. Rounded in their favor.
Rounded up.
And then they all go back in the center?
And then we put 11 back in the center, and it happens again.
Okay.
Now, at the end of the game, whether that's been emptied or not, we will do a final scoring on fruit at the end of the game as well.
Okay.
And that's the game, y'all. That's
Awesome.
how it's played. So,
All right.
Well, here, let's get our tokens out to us.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's nasty.
There.
Nikki P.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now you'll notice when we start, there'll be 4 cards left over. So you don't have perfect information of what is left in the hands.
Okay.
There's going to be some stuff that's missing.
Okay.
That also accounts for as some of the 9s get removed from the game. There's still the right amount of
Ah,
dice.
that makes sense. You have to have 4 cards left.
Gamegenic Ingenious Supplies.
I'll make 4 piles. Ooh, these card sleeves make it. I don't sleeve, but every time I play with sleeve cards, I'm like, I kind of do like it.
I really like the
Yeah.
matte sleeves too. I feel they're easier to shuffle than the slick, shiny sleeves.
You want to pick your?
Sure, I'll just.
Wait.
What?
Shouldn't there be 4 cards left over?
Sure should. I was talking and not counting.
There we go. All right, go ahead.
See, this is one of Dave's.
Here we go.
It's great to
We got
have.
Dave here.
He's already caught like multiple oops. We almost started without a trade gate.
Yeah.
Well, we would have figured that out.
All right.
Oh, my.
And so there is no first player or anything like that because we're all playing face down simultaneously till everybody's got a card.
Got it.
You're going to notice, one thing I should mention. So let's say that your jet ski meeple is here and you play the highest card. You will make
Oh, the full circle?
a full lap because
Ooh.
you're coming to where the trade gate's at.
Nice.
However, if you're here and you're the highest card, you
Yeah,
only
you're
go
only-
forward 1 spot.
Yeah.
So there are times that you definitely want to be highest card because it's advantageous, and other times it's not. And trust me, you're going to get stuck with a high card sometimes and be unhappy that happened.
Okay. But right now, this is the hierarchy.
No,
correct?
no.
Oh,
It's where the
okay.
trade
It's
is.
wherever the gate
It's
is.
where the gate
So, yeah, let's
is.
talk about
I'm
that.
sorry. Okay.
So yeah, if you want to be the high card right now, yellow is going to be, a 9
Okay.
yellow is the highest best card you could possibly play.
All right.
Whereas a 1 orange would be the absolute lowest, and then everything's in between.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I haven't played this in a while. I'm excited. I hear the wheels turning. Let's see. Will you guys try to go? No, you guys are all going to try to move your jet ski meeples first. So I'm going to play this.
I
need to ask one more question.
Sure.
Region is half or quadrant?
Regions are the half. Quadrants are the quarter.
Thank you.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that's right. So, a lot of times things are going to trigger with the powers. Typically, there's a lot of different things, but a lot of times it'll be if you have banners here or here, you get this. So at the beginning, there may not be too many things that are super advantageous. There are a couple cards that let you move your watercraft to where the trade gate's at and things like that. But you'll notice that the powers are a lot better for the higher cards, right? And lesser for the lower cards because it's harder to make a higher number than low. So, all right, we're all ready. So let's give them a flip. Oh, you did it! I was like, I'm gonna try to sneak in a higher card early. So what we've got here is nobody even played a yellow. So Nikki, you are the high card with an 8 teal. So you're gonna get your little jet skeeple and
Yay.
Jet ski.
you're the low, so you're gonna get to perform the action on the bottom of your card.
Do that first.
Sure, go ahead.
Gain 1 fruit from
Yes.
here.
Yes.
And advance your watercraft 2 spaces.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
And then you and I are going to place one of these.
Correct. Now you're odd,
So I have to stop here.
so you gotta stop here, and your bonus is you get to place an extra banner. So you're gonna get to place 2 banners there.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's the
On the same spot.
Absolutely. And then I wasn't odd, so I skipped that. I'm not either of those colors. I am here, so I'll put my banner out here. And I will also get a fruit. And then these can go to the discard.
Hang on. Lincoln still has...
I'm the lowest.
He's the lowest. He gets
Sure.
to advance the trade gate.
That's right. But we can
No,
we can make a nice discardy there.
Move that way so we don't see those. Mm-hmm. There you go. 1 to 4 spaces, Link.
Right.
Teal or purple? What are we gonna do?
look at real quick here.
Hey, you're knocking
Look at
over my
horrible-
jet ski.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just knocking it down, Nikki P.
Shipwrecked now.
What is the benefit?
Listing.
Just the timing. You think, oh, I want to keep it in this zone a little bit longer.
Well, there are cards like, for example, here, because I saw one. This card, for example, is going to score you if you can land your jet ski on wedge 4, if it's face up in front of you at the time.
Right.
And or there might be like your jet ski meeple may have been here, and you may want to go there first to try to be highest and do a full lap as opposed to only moving one space.
Okay. Well, cred. I don't know. It's also well. Let's just go for that.
Okay.
What do I know? I'll figure it out, like you said, next round.
Okay, so now purple are the highest cards, followed by orange, followed by yellow, and teal are going to be
We're on this. Okay.
the
Got it.
lowest of low. So 1 teal is your low card. And obviously, if you're low, you also get to set where the gate's going to be next. So if you can think 2 turns ahead, you might say, this isn't going to be great for me this turn, but I really want the next turn. I get to choose where things are going to be.
Right. Does this go back into our hand?
No,
discard.
Oh, discard.
Okay. Sorry.
No worries.
I didn't get discarded.
All right. No. Maybe. We'll try. it. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
I'm more of a shoot from the hip kind of player.
Okay.
9 purple, that's me.
You tried it. 9 purple. So you went almost the full lap.
Yep.
Very nice.
And I'm done with that card.
Okay. I'm the low, so I'm going to gain a fruit and advance 2 spaces. And then I'll pick where the trade gate goes next. Now you guys,
We have a place.
we have an odd, so you're going to get to put 2 banners there.
Okay.
And then you're not odd. You are odd. I'm sorry. 9s are odd.
So he places
the
2
Alabama education comes through.
So
every
he
so
places
often.
2 there as
He
well.
also places 2 there.
And then that's it, right?
What do you mean, come on? We're 49th in edges. We're 49th in everything. The Alabama state motto is "Thank God for Mississippi."
All right, trade gate. Can I assume, we've just been doing these sort of out of order. Can I assume you do highest, then mid, then low? Or
You can
does
do it any way you want.
All right.
At the end of the day, it's whatever resolves the everything fastest. But long as you remember
Right.
whoever played lowest, so that because I have played a lot of games where we're very familiar, and we're just playing, and you're putting it up, and you're like, who was the low? I don't know who was low.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I had a plan here. What was my plan?
I don't know.
That was the plan.
Mm.
All right.
That was the plan. So yellow high, teal, purple, orange. There's a lot of wheels turning going on at this table. I can hear them.
There's
Do I
creaking.
care about that is the question. Do I care about that?
Oh,
is the
let's try
question.
this. We're going to try that.
Doesn't that board just make you want to go there?
It looks great.
Yeah.
The Cuddingtons are so good. When I see all the polls about like favorite artists,
Yeah.
Well, that
sometimes
we don't have it anymore,
they
but that
just-
Quacks poster they did was amazing.
Oh, it was.
Okay.
They just don't do a ton of games, but what they do is super
Hold on, I haven't thought yet, guys. I'm sorry.
super high. Well, I distracted you with art talk. That's my fault.
Okay, well, I'll go with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Darn
okay.
it.
So
You're
I was,
the high.
I was hoping I didn't. 4 is a chancy, right? Like I don't know if
Yep.
that's gonna make it, but now I get to do. I like to do the Jetson.
Okay.
Okay.
Full lap, and I will flip over my top card.
Nice.
I'm gonna slide all this over just slightly.
And that goes in the
Okay.
discard.
It does.
All right. These are the 2 middles.
Okay, mids.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to check here. Purple. So a purple will go here, and you'll grab a fruit.
Boo.
You have no. Oh, this is actually great. So
It
what's going to
is?
happen is going to
Yeah, 'cause you get to go
all
here.
the way, and you're going to get to put a banner in the first round in the Region Tower, which will stay for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now you're building towards that for the rest of the game.
This is definitely one of those games where
Yep.
I'm going to need to play it to get what I'm doing.
Take that.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
All right. I'm going to gain a fruit for each banner I have in the quadrant. I have 2,
There you go. 2 fruit.
right?
Yep.
We didn't point this out yet, but these are kind of squishy.
Yeah, they're the squishy.
Yeah,
thing.
they're squishy and sparkly.
I like it.
Squishy Sparkles.
And then where am I moving this gate?
Where are you going to move it to? There's a spot that I'd really like you to move it to, Dave, and so we'll see what you do.
I don't know where that is, but
I don't.
There.
That was definitely not it, Dave. That was not where I wanted it to go.
I figured as much.
Okay, don't want that to happen. So nothing changed. Yellow's still high.
Okay.
Teal, purple, orange is still your low. Okay, all right. See what happens.
this is terrible.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I understand this. We'll see. If it ends up where I think it's supposed to land, then I've understood it.
Okay. If not, then we're back to the drawing board. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can always use the first round, like I said, that's your learning round. So
Yeah.
it's a gimme. I do when we used to teach this a lot. It would be people would finish the second round and they're like, I think I've got what's going on. Okay.
Lincoln.
No, you're the highest.
You're the high.
You're the high. Did you want to be the high? You're gonna make a lap. You're gonna make a full lap.
I didn't want that.
Make the noise, James.
You wanted to end up here, didn't
Yes.
you? Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You thought somebody else would play a higher.
On the
Yeah.
other hand, look, flip
Yeah.
a card. You just flip the top
Yeah,
card from your deck.
Okay.
That's good. That card's gone.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, I thought I
Lincoln.
could get.
Yeah, Lincoln, you're going.
Oh,
No, I'm low. I'm low. So you guys and Lincoln, you're here, and you're gonna grab 2 fruit.
Yep.
Dave, you're all the way at the Region Tower.
That was my backup plan.
I am
If that didn't work.
below, so place a banner in the quadrant's nearest available space. This was available this round, so I would go here as well.
Got it.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna take 2. And that's what I wanted. I was trying to land in that 2 fruit spot.
And
now the
then-
next fruit is
scores.
we're gonna score. Now if you take more fruit than that's in here, we will pull from the reserve. You don't get shorted just because that's all that's there.
But we still put
right.
11 back.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Just no one's ever
Move your gate.
no one's ever shortchanged in the fruit land. Okay. Well, since Dave didn't do what I wanted to do last time, I'll do it.
Do it.
I'll do it. Yes. Okay. Teal high, purple, orange, yellow are your lows. Your bases, your lows. I can't do that.
That was pretty low.
Oh, I need to get rid of this. Oh, I got 4 fruit. Lincoln's got 4 fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get that last fruit before he does.
Well, it all works this round, right? All fruit goes out this round, or does it immediately?
Well, it's just so when we score it, it's whoever has the most gets the 1-to-1 conversion.
But what I'm saying is, we're going to dole all of these fruits out from banners, then check.
No, we're gonna as soon as that empties, we pause and we check to see who has the most, and we score that out.
Well,
right
this goes
away.
back to this question then: does highest go first, then middle, then lowest? Because that will make a difference.
They're all going to resolve the same. So if anybody would score fruit by playing their cards, because
Yeah.
we're playing all simultaneously,
Then will we all score fruit?
Yes.
That was my original
Yes.
question. Okay, got it. Oh, James. I tried.
you tried.
I tried.
Okay, so no teals. So your 7 purple is the high. So your red's gonna win a few spaces. Y'all are in the middle.
Yep.
So nobody's even.
Nope.
Got a Schmurple. So Schmurple, you're here.
I'm
and
gonna
you're gonna
take that last
one.
fruit.
Yeah,
Yellow
fruit.
gets me a fruit.
You're going to get a fruit, so you can pull that from the reserve. And then I'm going to place a banner in the quadrants nearest, which would have been here. And I'll get that. And I'm the low. So I'll keep this card out for the moment, just so I remember that I am the low.
Okay.
And then now we will score fruit. So in this case,
This is a mutated fruit here, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Lincoln's
Somebody
got.
chewed on that
Do you
one
have 4
already.
or 5?
I have 4.
yes,
So you
4. I
guys
have
each
4.
have 4.
So we both get 4 points. So I don't get a big advantage over Lincoln in this case.
All right.
You guys are going to take and you're going to round up. So you're getting 2 points and you're going to get 1 point.
Yay.
You're on the board.
Ha.
So I'm
That's
putting
all I asked for.
5. You want to help us get back to
Sure. 6.
I'm getting them out of here, right?
7,
Yeah.
There should be 4s in here. Or do we do a 3 and a 1?
No, 3 to 1.
Okay. I'm going to be looking for a 4 for a long
Okay,
time.
so
9, 10,
here's
11.
a 3.
That's perfect.
9, 10,
But
11.
you probably have it.
Perfect.
Yeah, I get a ton of
Okay.
that. And what do you get, Dave?
I get 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And your
2
fruit,
ones probably.
And that 1 fruit in front of you goes back into the silo.
All
The
right.
silo. Okie dokie.
And I'm there. Okay, great. Perfect. So I'm going to move our gate to here. Stand up. You trade gate. All right. 3 cards left in the hand for you guys. What's going on here? I think it's time for that move. We'll see. If not, then... maybe.
We'll
right.
see.
Okay. Orange is the high.
Yes, it is. Even though it's only 3. Pew! And I'm going to flip another card.
I don't like it.
Here we go. So now starting with the second card, that's where we get those stunt positions that Dave was talking about earlier, where we, now if I can land my watercraft on that spot, I will start pulling fruit from the middle as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Get rid of your card.
Get it out.
Do you do a little spin
Yeah.
while you're...
Sure.
You guys are the mids.
Yeah.
So even, you put 2 here.
They're both even.
Oh,
so
both
2
of you
each.
put 2 there. That's
It's a great way to get a lot of banners out.
Yeah, actually. And
Can't
then
reach.
for my low, I'm going to advance my watercraft 1 space for each banner in the region, and I have 3 banners in this region.
Oh, nice.
1, 2, 3.
And then also...
I finally flip a card.
3s would be good.
And now you can choose where we go next.
Oh, you're right.
Some heavy banner action in this region.
This is the
This region is
tower.
still done now. It is, that it is.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know why I'm asking that.
What? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go here.
Wow. Okay, fine. Wow.
Oh.
Well, you only get 2 cards in your hand. It's pretty easy to make a decision when you get down to this low.
Yep.
This might be a thing that turns into that thing. I don't think it's going to matter. Let's do this. No, let's do this. Okay. Final answer.
Hey, Nikki's lowest.
Yay.
And Lincoln is highest. Nice.
All right, Lincoln, you
Zip
are
around.
zipping around, and you're going to flip a card over. Bloop. There you go. That's a much better Jetson sound effect.
I used to be able to do that better. All right, so that's this.
We all say that now, Dave. That's just part of
You
it.
are the lowest, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
So you and I get to go here, right? I am going to cover purple
Do I get to do the text part of
No,
my
you're
card?
not low.
and take a fruit.
No, you are. You are. It's
That's
me.
what I thought.
It's
Yeah,
us.
you get to teal and take a fruit.
No, I don't want to go to do this. It is
I know.
what it is.
You get to do. All right, Nikki, and what does your card say?
My card, gain a fruit for each banner you have in this quadrant. So
Wow.
I got 2, right?
Oh,
No,
you've got 3.
no,
Oh.
quadrant.
Oh,
one.
this counts too.
Oh, that does
No,
count.
she's
Oh,
green.
1, 2, 3. You're right.
Yeah.
3.
Cool.
Ooh, 3 fruit. Nice.
That's what I thought.
Nicely done.
Okay.
And you choose where we go for the last card.
You got 1 card left. Where
I
do you
got
want to
one
move?
card
Where do you want to
left.
move that
Where do you
gate?
want to go? Where do you want to go?
1 to 4 spaces. I'm going to play this.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever you choose, I'm going to play
Sure.
this.
Well, there it is.
All right, here we go.
I don't know.
All right.
There it is.
I'm low, maybe.
No.
No, but I got.
Oh no, you're right because teal is
You're
the high.
high.
card. You're high.
Well, that's okay. But hey,
Oh,
5,
that's just
5.
galling.
Let's go.
Don't move it to 5, Nikki.
Too late.
Ah.
Too late.
What?
I landed on my stunt space, so I got a freebie.
Oh.
Who is low? Lincoln is low.
Lincoln's low.
So
you
Nikki
guys
and
are
I.
teal here for 2 fruit. Nikki all the way to the region tower again.
Yay.
I place one there.
Is that your bottom text?
Yeah.
And then I,
And then you move the gate for the next round.
Exactly.
And he doesn't get to see his cards.
no, I guess not.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
Hang on, let him move the gate.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where to do
well,
it.
no, I'm sorry. I thought you were referencing something else. You do get to see your cards.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry.
Great.
Yes.
That's
I thought he was
Oh,
talking
that
about.
was,
I thought he
that
was
was why
talking about
holding
this
the
part.
lowest
Yeah.
card. You were doing that before? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just remember when we start the next round because we're going to do some scoring here. So
Okay.
let's look at the scoring here. Now, like I said, these are going to stay. And as these get stacked up, we'll typically put them out here just so they're easy to count.
Sure.
But then, it looks like we've got, here we can just break these down real quick on the outside.
Oh, because they were going to all come off.
Because they're all going to come off the board and come back. Everything except the region tower. Ooh, red. Okay, red. Red and blue are tied
Okay.
at 4 each. So they're both going to get 6.
Okay.
There's not going to be a second place allotment. It'll go to third, or second place will just get 1 in this
Okay.
case because there was 2.
Well, second place is you and Nikki, because you each have 3.
No, she has.
3 and you have 3.
Oh, that's true. So we both get 1.
Okay.
So we,
Well,
better than nothing, I guess.
yeah, it is.
I mean, it feels measly, but
And these come back.
And these
correct?
all come back. That's right.
Oops.
Red.
All right, and this
over
side.
here. We can do the same situation.
Did not do well on that side of the board.
Green is the lone winner there.
Yeah.
With 4.
Okay.
So Nikki, you're gonna get 6.
Ah.
Red racking up. You're gonna get 3 because you have 3, and then you and I.
Oh, we each get 1.
We both get 1.
Hey, I'll take it.
Luckily,
I was
we
getting
limped
nothing.
in at the end.
All right. So that goes here.
Thank you.
Red.
Thank you.
And Dave.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll give these a shuffle, and we will do the next round. And
It's cool.
Wait, do we score fruit?
No, when this goes
no,
away.
only when it empties.
Oh, that at the end of the game we score fruit.
If it's not empty, that's
it.
the only time that breaks that kind of. So that does take a. There is a weird rhythm to the fruit that kind of it doesn't score with every other scoring at the end of the
Right.
round, but it makes it a bit more dynamic.
No, I like
on trying to like outflank somebody to get that last fruit to give you the 1-to-1 conversion. This is easier to shuffle. It's much faster.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just they're like butter. They just slide in.
They
together.
do.
Although we witnessed Eric Lang, who is good at shuffling cards with sleeves. It's just and like
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got to get Dave to practice with sleeves so he can be as good as he normally is.
Yeah, the thing I do like, the
Yeah.
feel of.
Yeah, yep. Dave's one of
Yes.
the.
But I
good ones.
didn't know that some people get upset if
I know.
people riffle shuffle
Did you
their
take?
cards.
Oh, you kept the
Really?
4.
I just
Yeah.
took 4 off the top.
Yeah,
Nice
okay.
job.
Yeah, I mean, right now, somebody watching this is in the comments like, yeah, I'm team don't riffle shuffle my cards.
Yeah.
And
Dave has people say that, but he is very good at it, and I've only ever seen him like fumble one shuffle, maybe ever.
so I had early in my career, I took the War of the Rings, the big anniversary edition, the big $900 game that had the.
Yeah.
And I took those cards out, and I was like,
Oh,
in slow motion, and I mean the cries from the abyss were just people's souls leaving their body. I can't believe you're riffle shuffling those cards.
Ah.
I'm like, but did you know that's what cards are made to do?
Exactly.
They're
Yeah.
made to bend.
all right, Link. Where's the banner go?
Yeah,
Or
I
the
don't
gate?
know.
Sorry. Where's the gate go?
You are gonna get hate mail.
It's
for
up
this
to 4,
episode.
right?
There's gonna be people
Up to
in
4.
the comments telling me how wrong I am about riffle
I don't
shuffle.
know.
Of
what I'm
course.
gonna do.
Well, look at your cards and figure
They're
it.
not good.
Next, I can tell them about my other
they're
thing I was
okay.
telling about you guys earlier, where I put sock, shoe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not sock, shoe.
Okie doke.
I know someone who does that.
Well, you know two somebody.
It is
I
4,
know two
right?
people now.
it's
Yes.
We're,
up
and
to
we
4,
are
yeah.
1
highly
to 4.
efficient.
Yeah.
It's on your little.
You're already working on that foot. Why not finish off what you're doing? Then you move to the other foot.
Oh my gosh. I guess.
All right, so I'm gonna get a lot of hate mail. Either you riffle shuffling scum, or who does that?
I don't know. People that can. Are you? If you have a lot of items on your dinner plate, do you finish the salad first and then move on to the next thing?
No, my partner Sandra,
Okay.
she is very much I like to keep things quarantined off. I don't
Yeah.
like my food to touch,
Oh.
and she does like to finish one item before she moves to the next. Me, I'm just like I
Yeah.
turn
I
it
don't-
into a goulash. It's
I
like,
don't
whatever.
quite understand the not touching thing since it all touches in my stomach.
Right.
No
But
touching.
maybe they want to isolate those flavors.
Okay, you sent us here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sent us here. Okay.
He did.
So schmerples, oranges, yellows, and teals. Okay.
I
Nah,
don't
surely that won't work.
necessarily want that.
Surely that won't work.
Shirley?
Surely. Don't call me Shirley.
Stop calling me
Don't
Shirley.
don't call me.
Call me
Shirley.
whatever you want. I don't really care.
Well, this is the time and the place. It's not going to work.
We're going for it.
But
Wow! You're high, Nikki.
yeah,
Oh, that's hilarious.
You get to advance
that
to
is
here.
hilarious.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
That is absolutely
Okay,
not.
Lincoln is low.
Yeah. And I was second. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All
what
right,
it
we
was.
get to both put 2 here.
Yeah.
What am I doing on this here?
Right now, at the end of the game, you're going to score 1 point.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to score 1 point, and he's going to score 3 points. So the more you turn that over, the more points you're scoring at the end of the game. All right.
And it is possible to get through the whole day.
Gain
I've seen
1
it happen several times.
Yep. Gain 1 fruit and advance 2 spaces. All right.
That was a short run.
And move the gate.
Again.
Wow, that was kind of fun. Everybody played teal.
Well, was worried because it was all a fresh hand. But
Yep.
I'm like, what are the chances?
Yep.
I thought I'll probably get low with a 3.
Yeah.
Plus, I was like, everybody's boats are over here. Somebody's going to play some really high cards because they want all that movement. And they did not.
I
Right.
thought about it, but I figured someone would, right? We all outsmarted ourselves.
Lincoln with the one space move.
We all outsmarted ourselves. This game's fun.
Orange? Orange.
Orange.
No, Nikki.
Aren't you glad you used dial?
So orange high, yellow, teal, purple.
Orange.
See, that
Orange,
reminder helped.
orange.
That reminder helped. There was a
Wee.
decision-making process.
Okay, let's try this.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Oh!
Sorry, that was me. Yeah. Or Nikki.
All right, Nikki is low.
Yeah.
And you.
Ah,
are
sniped
high.
it by 1.
Yep.
Okay, great, because I wanted to go right in front of that lap. And
It's
get
almost
it.
like he knows what he's doing.
Almost.
Okay.
Look at that, all those
And then
cards
Lincoln and I are
turning.
in the middle. Right?
Both evens.
Evens,
So stack
yep.
them up. Stack them up. And you're gonna trade gate us. Oh, did you already do your place of banner?
No, I
Quantity
didn't.
Nope.
Nearest. So you would also put 2 there because that was what was nearest when we.
One,
figured
one
out.
I think.
So it's place a banner, but it's just saying you're qualifying for that for that space. So
You,
get to
don't
put
play
2.
the bottom half of that card, or bottom part of that card, unless you're the
Right.
lowest.
Yeah,
Especially
What's
correct.
the lowest?
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So 2?
Yep.
Yep.
And move the gate.
And where are we going?
Don't move it to 4.
Move it to 4.
Can you even stunt to that?
No, I possibly couldn't.
Oh, all right.
Well, I mean, if
If
I'm
you
the
want
high
to be
card,
in yellow,
if I'm the high card,
if you want to be in yellow, just don't move it to 4. But you can move it 1 to 4 spaces.
I mean, it's only 1 fruit, Dave. It's just 1
I know.
fruit.
Yeah.
Half a point.
yeah. Or a full point, depending.
that is not
I'm
gonna
always
work.
campaigning. You're never gonna. If I'm playing, I'm campaigning. Well, my home group is the Going Analog podcast with Shu and Christina.
Yep.
And we always crack on Christina because she wins the majority of the time. Now she will enter the comments as well saying that's not true. But she's always campaigning that she's losing. Because we always
Right,
team
you
up
have
on
to,
her.
you have to,
Right?
right.
She's like, no, you're winning and here's why. And we all just laugh. And we're like, Christina, you know you're going to win again. You're going to complain
Yeah,
about it.
that-
Oh,
I like it.
that's fine. I'll just be the low card this time. That's fine.
The Dave Arnott move. I like it.
Not a fan, but that's fine.
I like it.
What do I want? If I get... Oh, wait.
I want that.
Let me... all the colors are there.
All the leaves are brown.
I'm probably overthinking
And the skies
this.
are gray.
No, I do not want that. Okay.
Did you go for a walk?
I got it. All right, 8 is high.
Dude, my hands are not that great.
No, I was hoping I might
I
slip that
I'm
in.
not getting
Nikki,
anything
you
to really
are
make it.
this.
Yeah,
No,
no,
are they-
I've seen
green.
1 9, I think,
You go to
so
here.
far.
So you get to flip another card. You pass the starting point.
Not that
Cool.
9s are the
And that
best.
card
all the
goes
time.
away.
Yep.
I'm in the middle and you're in the middle.
Correct.
So I go
Pew! I
here.
don't know what that was, Nikki P.
Wait,
Flipped it.
you do your do you do yours first?
We do them at the same time.
You
They're
get a fruit.
simultaneous. Yep.
But I'm getting 2 fruit.
Yep. So you'll just get one from.
I'll just count it. I have 5.
Yeah, you're
Don't
the
do that.
You're the winner chicken dinner.
Just
Don't
have
I
it.
gain a fruit too? But it doesn't matter. I think I'm only 2.
Oh,
Do you gain a fruit?
yes. Gain
Yeah.
1 fruit and advance your watercraft 2 spaces.
Yeah, absolutely.
You absolutely do gain it.
And 2
And
spaces.
2 spaces.
And like
Yeah.
Ah.
you need like a
Whale
skateboard.
tails and all
Okay,
that.
so we're gonna
curl.
score out the fruit.
5, 2, 2, 2.
I have 3.
No, I'm at the bottom. I
Oh,
was
5. Sorry, 5. Yeah, 5, 2, 2,
1.
1.
Because his are.
He has 2.
Yeah, but he's not.
Oh, it's
only-
divided. You're right.
Yeah, that's right. It's half a point for us.
5, 2, 2, 1.
None.
Lincoln, put yours back in the thing.
I'm
Now
sorry,
make our
what's
numbers up.
happening?
What? Do what?
Put all your fruit back in the thing. This is 11 out here.
Nice. So 5 points here.
Okay.
Yep.
Here, I'll do it.
3.
It's 3 and 2 1s.
All right. Well, there's a 3.
Yeah.
Or if he wants to make change.
Here's
he
a
likes
1.
to.
Fine.
Oh, I guess I can make change at some point.
Slippery little buggers.
Okay.
Okay, and
I need 2 points.
2 points.
All I can get is the little onesies. I don't get any other banners apparently.
And Nikki gets 2 as
2.
well.
Yes, and you get 1.
Okay.
I can probably
And
take.
will you count that and make sure I've done that right?
I
I
get
have
one.
been having
there's
math
no
troubles
five.
lately.
10, 11.
You get
nailed it.
How many, Nikki? 2?
2. I can do a
Here,
3
it's
if
fine.
you want.
And
Okay.
Lincoln will set
get
where our
one.
gate goes next.
Yep, give him a
Here,
chance.
I'm going to throw these 3 in and take a 3, okay?
Yep.
So we have some more ones.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same when I get a chance here.
All right.
Just trying to. And just you guys are running ahead.
No, you're good.
I don't have
worries.
3 ones. I don't have 3
Here.
ones.
I will take a 6 for that. Thank you. All right, Lincoln. Where does the gate move? Dang. That is not what I wanted. And that is also not what I wanted.
Okay.
Isn't what I want, but I don't know what to do about it.
Yep.
You can't always get
Definitely.
what you want.
I can try sometimes. Just get what I need.
Hang
No,
on.
have
Hang
a
on, I
lot
haven't
of-
picked a card
I
yet.
have a lot of talents. Singing is not one of them.
Me neither.
When you take me to karaoke and you get up there and
No.
you sing really well, I have resentment for you. You know? Because
Yeah.
you're showing off. That's not what karaoke's about, right? It's about us untalented folk.
You and I
having a
should
good time.
team up and make everybody cry.
There we go. We could do it.
Okay.
Dang.
You got. Oh, he sniped you.
Ugh,
Sniped
he
you.
did.
So, and there's something to think about.
A lot
The
of
first time
ones
you go
in my
into a
hand.
quadrant, right? None of those cards have been played either for their high or their low values yet. So, something to keep in mind.
Well, I ended up being high with this, which is
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly what I didn't want. So there you go. I'll go there.
Great. So,
What a
Nikki
waste.
P, you're here
Yeah.
with the dubs, and I'm gonna go here.
Just one,
No,
right?
2.
2.
You get 2,
Because you don't get a fruit.
and I get a fruit.
No fruit for
And
you.
Lincoln gets a fruit and advances his watercraft too. And
you
gets
can-
to choose again.
you
These
can-
are
you can
these are
have
great.
I don't know. I'm not really benefiting it too much.
We'll see what your
That's
score is
true.
at the end. I'm starting to feel a Christina vibe coming from over there. I'm not doing that great, but I'm getting what I want every time.
I'm not. I would like to be on the board. I've only gotten on once this round.
Well, there are the 3 different buckets for scoring. So
Sure.
area control is
Right.
not.
Sure.
You can win without being heavily favored there. Okay, we stayed.
Oh, that's the
Stay
worst.
at
Lincoln,
home.
that is the worst.
I don't.
No, it's great for
I don't,
you.
No, it isn't. I
Oh.
mean, I don't have a lot of. I couldn't really get out of the zone to help me much.
Okay.
I have middling cards,
Let's go with.
I don't want to play this.
and as you saw, an 8 that was not really great. It would have
Yeah.
been a middling card, turned to be a high card. So that is the problem.
Oh, this is all so terrible. All right, well. Ugh. Okay, I'll play a purple 7. No! I'm
Nikki!
high
No,
again!
Nikki! Why did you
Dang
do
it.
that?
I need 1! This is the worst! This is the worst!
Nikki sniped me.
Yay!
I tried to.
No, I have
to
to.
get
I have
in
to
there.
go around here, right?
Is that what
Right?
it is?
I have to cycle all the way
What was this
around.
gonna
Yeah,
do
no,
for
this is
you?
great. You're doing great as far as.
I mean,
pardon
is that why you
You get to
played
play
it?
some purple.
Yeah, if you can get a 9 in, it's so good.
It's all right, James. You're in the tower.
In purple.
yeah, you
Yeah,
place one
yeah.
here and take a fruit.
I see. I see.
So I don't hit any of these spaces. I go there.
And Nikki, what does your card say at the bottom?
Gain a fruit for each banner
Oh,
in the region.
So you're getting
2,
3
3.
take
gain
3.
again with the
Nice.
3.
The fruits.
So those
1, 2,
those higher
3.
number cards, they're more powerful.
And move the thing.
Be awesome.
Okay.
Where are we going, Nikki?
I don't know.
Where are we going?
My beautiful friend. Okay.
Yeah, if your group doesn't play with a lot of movie quotes and song lyrics, then I don't even know how to be friends with you. Like, all right, Nikki. There's one correct choice here.
No, it's
No,
whatever
I
you
don't
want.
know about that.
There's all kinds of good
I mean, there's
choices.
a perfect spot for me, and I am.
Oh.
I'm not even going to look at it. I don't want to.
Okay, here, just look at me. We'll just have a staring contest.
I try not to move. My eyes already hurt.
Well, I already.
Well, we're going here. What did I do?
No, you did something good for you.
Maybe.
I'm groaning because it's bad for me. It's kind of fantastic.
Wait, do I want that? I don't know.
Yeah, do you want to rethink where you put that gate? 'Cause
Nope.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
There were better choices.
Oh, man, is that really what I'm
No,
gonna try?
no.
All right, I'm gonna try this.
I'm gonna try it too. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see if I pull a Nikki. Oh, I did. I pulled a Nikki.
Wow, I'm in the top position.
Yep, there you go. You're going to make a full-ish lap. And flip a card.
Yay.
You guys are in the middle.
Card. I figured as much. So I'm going here and fruiting.
And Nikki, you are also going here
Right.
and fruiting.
And a fruit.
And then we're going to score them, I believe, because I'm about to gain 1 fruit for each banner I have in this region. Oh no! I only have 2! That's hilarious!
Close. But you get to pick where we're going. And again, Dave, there is one.
It's not going to be the one place you want to go. Where do you want to be on the 4?
Yeah, I want you to go
Well, I'm not going on the 4.
here. I want you to go here.
Okay.
Oh.
You call my bluff. That's not where I wanted to go.
Whoa.
I'll go right where I wanna
Nice.
go.
Nice. Heesh.
Ah, shoot, heck darn.
Well,
was
these
funny.
are bad news bears.
Bears.
Da bears. See,
Bears.
I used to get in trouble a lot when I would go on Geek and Sundry, and we would do and they would say specifically,
Yeah,
"Don't
you can't do that.
can't do that because
I don't
our
know.
lawyer said you can't do it." And so many times they had to stop and reset stuff because I just can't help myself. It's
Yeah.
just built into me.
Yeah.
And so, Lincoln, why do you got to be the way that
I would
you
like
are?
to have some higher cards with some
Why
options to
do
maybe
you
playing
have
those
to
things.
do the things that you do? Why are you like you are?
I'm gonna go, I go there and turn this over.
I got my 9 wasted as a middle card.
Sorry.
Okay, well, it's at least an odd, so. All right.
You get 2, Nikki gets 1 and a fruit, and that scores the fruit.
Mhm.
Actually, Lincoln also
I get no fruit.
Okay.
Other, than if I was in the 3,
place a
but
banner.
I'm not. I get to do a...
Nearest, so your nearest was still here, so you get to put 2 banners here.
I do?
Yeah.
That was the nearest location
Yeah,
okay.
at the time you played the card. That's going to tie you for
And that's
first.
all the cards technically resolve at the same time, and for this reason.
Before he moves the gate,
At least
let's
do some
resolve
fruit.
the fruit. How many you got there? 5 or 6, Nikki?
5.
Nikki gets 5
So
points.
all the rest of us get 2.
No, all the rest of
Oh,
us
one,
get
I mean,
1.
yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Womp womp womp.
These go back.
Okay, there's 5. This will let me get a 3.
I'll take this fruit off your hands.
James
Sure.
gets a 1.
Thank you.
James gets a 1.
Little oneski.
All right. Where does the gate go?
Where does it go?
Whatever you do, I'm going to
3,
play this card. Oh, thank you.
6. I'm going to turn in for 6.
I go for it. And the fruit, did we put them all? Is there 11 in there?
There were.
Okay, good.
2, 4, 6, 8. Wait a minute.
No, your
2.
2 fruit need
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I asked.
Yeah,
but-
okay.
You did.
You did.
Do you want to look at that again? Remember, you're moving the gate first.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, it has to move at
It
least.
has to move at least 1.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, James.
No, I'm at 6. Oh yeah, I'm at the 4.
Oh, hold on.
I do want the 4.
Whatever. I don't care.
No.
Well, there you go, James.
No, she sniped it.
Oh, you're right.
Teal's higher than purple.
Teal is higher than purple, so Nikki moves to here. Do you also have the 4? No, right?
And she needs the 5.
No, I need the.
Okay.
I was trying to make it work. It wasn't.
And this is a middle card, so
As is mine.
none of that applies. So I go to the tower.
Lincoln goes on orange and gets a fruit. And I gain a fruit and advance my watercraft 2 spaces. Boop. 1, 2. And I get to check for the tower after
Correct.
we deal everything out.
And that'll be coming into the last round.
Let's just check what I had there.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
that
So
matter.
let's score some towers.
Okay.
We got a lot more action over here this time. More of that.
One of the 9s was one of the 4 that did.
I just would like to have a high number that's actually something neato. had high numbers in weird positions.
Yeah.
There we go for that. Okay. Looks like we've got. I think red's a runaway winner over here.
5?
Red.
5.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 6 points for red. We've got a 2-way tie, 3-way tie. 3-way tie for second. So we all get 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And these come back.
And these all come back home. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Over here.
Yeah. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't do well on that half of the board. Wow.
Because it's far away from you.
So first,
So
second,
first for
and
Pete,
tied for last.
I'll
Scott.
take 6, please.
We each get 1, Dave. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yep,
And Nikki gets 3.
she does.
And we each get 1.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Take that one back. And all right. Last round.
Wow, you're saying people go through this whole spin around the thing deck?
And the last card, once you're, if you have 28 face up and you make another lap, you start just getting 3 fruit at a time. And I've seen somebody get 3
Wow.
fruit. Yeah. It's what you focus on, you know.
Yeah, I
if,
guess.
If you're
You
not
also
worried
have
about
to have the
putting
right
back-
cards.
But you have
make
to
that
have high
happen.
cards for it, don't you? Well, you don't have to have crazy high cards because...
Well,
There's some luck in
any
it.
high cards would be neato, and just once in a while.
Some chance, as some would say, that things worked out in that direction.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it'll be an interesting round for sure.
Okay. Dave's
Linky, I think I
moving
got
the
your
thing.
hand that you've been complaining about.
I feel this hand looks like very similar to the ones I've had. I do have a few higher cards this time,
I'm going to move it
but
here.
not really.
Okay,
Oh, Dave,
teal,
take your chips back
yeah,
there.
thank
teal's
you.
high, yellow low. Teal
Did
high,
I?
yellow low.
Oh, I did get one right from that
Yeah.
last bit.
Yeah.
I thought it should have gone back.
Teal.
No, it's because it was a scoring round,
yeah.
you think.
Yellow low. We'll see what happens with that.
Oh, we're deciding. We're in blue. Teal, whatever. Something.
Okay. I go around.
No, the full circle.
I land on the 5, or do I flip the card
no,
first?
you score that first. So you're going to take your fruit for doing that. And you made your lap, so now you flip it. You're not punished for pulling that off.
Okay.
We're in the mid, so I am even.
Oh.
You are
We can get
going to
two-
go all the way to here.
2 fruit.
Bringing in 2 fruit.
Nice.
And Nikki's low. We
Yeah.
place a banner in the quadrants nearest available, so that's with me here, so you're going to put 2 out there. And then you choose where we go next.
It's kind of an interesting trade-off to a certain extent. So let's say you have nothing but high cards. Then you'll probably flip this a couple of times, but you won't place tokens.
Right. I mean,
Or if you try to hold them to the end and maybe try to slip it in as a low card somewhere.
But you have to have
I
them.
feel you gotta
Lincoln's
get-
point is you have to have
I'm
them.
not getting those choices.
I
Kind
did.
of
I
a little
had 3
frustrating.
9s in
Right.
one hand, and I tried to hold them all back to be the where I could slip it in as the low card, and I got sniped each time, so none of them pulled off that way, and they all ended up being
It's
middle
just,
cards.
I mean, believe
Right.
me, when you have like, well, whatever, it's
Oh.
tough.
Hey,
Ugh.
Nikki with the 1 move. You guys are in love with the 1 move on the trade gate. I'd like to talk to you guys about
I don't. What do we know what we're doing?
Yeah,
We're figuring it out.
we're figuring it out, right?
that. Yeah. Let's see. How? Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yes.
This is what I'm doing.
Okay, no teal. Lincoln is the high. Dude,
There you go.
that's a complete circuit for you.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, so you're definitely low. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're middles
Yep,
Sure.
orange, orange.
here,
Okay.
here and here, and a fruit and a fruit.
Here.
I will also
Oh,
gain a
thank you,
fruit
sir.
and advance my watercraft 2 spaces. 1, 2. And I can move it up to 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Oh
wow.
wait, I'm sorry.
No, that was
4.
great.
No. I don't want to give you the circuit. I don't want to give you the circuit. I just realized.
I think it's like chess. Once you take your hand off the piece, it's locked.
Fair
You're at
enough.
the end.
Fair enough.
Oh no. Oh, is that? Yeah.
Still, I'm sorry. Okay, purple. Still low.
You guys thought I flipped them. You're all caught up to me. You got the same.
Yeah, I'm not getting. I mean, I'll get that, but it's unlikely I'll ever get my boat to really go to where I need it to go.
I wonder if I can pull that off.
True, but you just flipped a card and got 3 points for a 3.
You know, a lot of times
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even...
For a 3, not even the high suit, right?
Yeah.
I typically don't even... When I play this the first time with people,
yeah.
I don't even teach that part. Because
Right.
it's a little...
Yeah.
For the first time you play, it's one extra thing that you don't need to really consider.
I wasn't even thinking of it other than I just happened to be on it.
Sure.
And I realized I could cycle because I had the 9.
But a lot of people were like, well, the only advantage you get on playing a high card is you go to the gate. So this is where this specifically comes in, because now you can start triggering a lot of the fruit scoring, because you're siphoning off more of the fruit that
Right.
way. All right.
There you
Okay.
go. Lincoln gets to move
That was not...
to here.
Oh,
And flip again.
the card leader.
I'm in the middle. So, and who else is in the middle?
Both in the middle. You're both...
Nikki and I in the middle.
You're both evens.
Nikki will
so
put 2 there.
2 and 2.
Oh, you're right. I don't get the orange.
2
Yeah.
and 2. I'm low.
My side of the board for some reason. I don't know
Place a
why.
banner in the quadrant's nearest available space. I'll also go there,
Makes no
because that
sense.
was the nearest available space.
Wow.
And where does the gate move? Now you can move the gate wherever you want.
I control my own destiny, and
Density just
Yeah.
popped me to you.
Popped me to you.
I should have done it earlier. Use your brain, James. You know what? I'm the opposite of you guys.
He's moving it.
Was that
Maximum
4?
effort.
That was 4?
Maximum effort.
Just checking to make sure.
Okay.
Salami. Salami.
Baloney.
Baloney. I don't want to play any cards there. I don't even like that side of the board.
That's the wrong side of town, isn't it?
Oh, you're so... Do you need to be on 6? No.
No.
You have a plan, though. All right, here, I'll play this.
You haven't played enough games with me. You'll figure out I don't really have a plan.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm not going to play this. Oh, man.
All right.
Lincoln,
Low and mids.
Lincoln and I are mids.
So mid. It looks like you both are going to go to the tower.
Wow, that is disappointing.
You're going to get that low action. So what does that say?
Yeah,
Just going
advance
here,
your
Dave?
watercraft. 2 spaces for each of your banners in this region.
Oh, my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
You're going 8 spaces.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that around then?
Yeah,
Pretty much?
yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Woo.
Flip it.
Nailed it.
Double
Nicely
dip it.
done, Nikki.
And you choose where we're going next. There's only 4 turns left.
James,
What happened?
you and your gate. That's what happened.
I was just trying to get my boat around
Yeah, I
a
understand.
bit,
I
you know?
understand. Yep.
Because last time it was over here, I had those high cards. I was like, you know what? I'm going to save those. But if I would have done that earlier, then I would have been there for when it was over here. And I was trying to be too greedy. I was looking for that full lap situation,
Yeah.
and I got too greedy. And I was really chastising myself over here. But I like to talk out loud when I'm playing my turns. So
Okay. We're going here. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
yeah, I like that. Or do I? No.
I don't know how you feel about it.
I'm so scared. We'll see what happens. Nikki!
Yeah.
I can never get rid of these high cards in the low. I'm trying to show people watching at home that this can happen, and you just keep doing it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're not sorry. I don't
You
blame you.
2 are mid, right?
Very mid, as my
There,
teenager would tell
fruit.
me.
Lincoln, you go
What do I
here
do?
for fruit.
Mid over there for me.
No, you're low.
You're low.
I thought you pointed at me. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought I was low.
What do you got? What does it say?
Okay, gain a fruit for each banner you have in this quadrant.
And you've got 3.
3.
You're
Would be
killing it.
awesome to do something like that.
Wow.
You're killing
Okay,
it.
so here 1,
1,
2, 3.
And you'll be low, so you'll decide once we score these
2.
fruit.
3.
Here's the good news. You're tied, so you and Lincoln get 4 points.
1.
James
Thank you.
gets 1, and I get
Wah,
2.
wah.
Do you have 2 fruit, James?
I do.
Those can go away.
Throw them away.
These can go back in the box, and then everybody else put your fruit in the middle.
You get
Okay.
2, you said, Dave?
Yeah. Thank you.
Just, what did these go in the box?
No, in the middle.
Yep.
We were 2 over, I
And
think.
Nikki, you choose where we go next.
Oh, yes.
And there's only 3 turns left in the game.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just making sure.
What will we do now? We haven't been to this quadrant this round. You should.
I
we
know.
Should visit. We should say hi to this
Well,
sector. They're
You don't have to.
lonely, They're lone. Don't listen to him. He's got an agenda. He's that
you
merchant.
have an agenda, too.
What? What? I resemble that remark.
Yes,
Well,
you
the other
do.
thing, Nikki, is do you have a wedge that you can go to and get there?
She does. The
If she can get there.
The 4 would be great. Then it would be a full lap for you.
She has to have a potentially high card to do
I'm gonna
it.
need you to stop talking.
Let's see, where am I?
Honestly, I don't think my cards are going to make any difference on any of these things at
not-
this point.
Quite.
Well, it's funny, to your point, you really want a wide range of cards. So, for example,
For sure.
I will tell you, this hand, I had nothing but like 9s and 8s. And it means that
I've
I'm
not seen those cards.
It
Maybe
means that
one
I'm not
nine.
placing on the board, though. And it's been
And
very
sometimes I
interesting.
would like to try to do some
Right.
of what James is trying to do.
Right.
When you have 1s and I haven't even had very many 3s. I mean,
Right.
I would like some of those things to be able to do something with them.
No, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work.
Where we're in blue,
I'm a reverse psychology. This isn't going to work.
Okay.
I don't know, but James is clearly playing his 9 yellow, so
This isn't going
he's
to work.
desperate to make it happen.
It's not. It's just,
Oh, it isn't.
man. Wait, you're not supposed to say it. I was showing you incompetence.
It's okay, I had the 9 yellow. Oh, I pulled it off, James! You got to see it happen.
Oh, I am tops. That's what I wanted. So I'm topsies. And I get to flip a card.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think the 3. I thought for sure somebody would play at least because it's a very low, on the low end of the teals.
I don't have any teal.
Oh, you guys did that. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's none of these options available. So you guys are going to go straight to the tower.
Okay.
I get to do your thing.
You get to do it. You're the low with the 9, so you're going to bank that as 5 points.
Do I just put it
Yeah,
here?
just put it in your point pile. You might want to put it to the side so it doesn't.
All right.
But you did, and you get to choose where we're going.
Oh.
Way to go, Dave. Thanks for showing the crowd how the 9 works.
You're welcome, James.
I let that happen so,
Sure you
so that
did.
everybody could see.
All right, let's max. Let's see.
Yeah, maximum
1,
effect.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Let's go for maximum effect.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, James, you got it.
You tried to go back to back, so you got greedy.
No, all I have are high cards. Is the problem.
You did mention that. Okay, so highest value
Is
here?
Lincoln.
No, yes, Lincoln. So you're lapping again.
Nice. Flip a card. Nikki and I are in the middle, which is here, right? Because neither of us played an orange.
orange.
Orange. All right, read it out.
Advanced your watercraft 2 spaces for each banner in this region.
Oh,
And I've
Yeah.
got 4, so I'm going 8. So it's a full lap.
Yeah.
dang. Okay,
Yes.
where does it go?
Where?
Here's your chance to finally put it in yellow.
We're gonna skip yellow.
Excellent, because I might be able to take this as
No!
the lowest card. Oh, Lincoln got the
Lincoln
lowest
got
card.
it.
I'm the high, so I do another lap.
Oh,
Boom! Back to back full laps at the end of the
how
game.
dare you?
Dang.
But
No,
I
it's
get
6.
that and a fruit.
Fruit it.
Wow, that's my first new fruit. That's the first new fruit anyone's gotten in this thing.
Yeah.
And then
And
Nikki
you did-
gets here.
You already did that.
No, that
No.
was.
No, that
did
was
that.
from last time.
Last
Lincoln
time.
gets one banner at the tower.
One banner at the tower. Okay. All right. So now we do in-game scoring. If you want to flip these over, you can. Final scoring is here. So we'll do a feast. Dave, you're the only one with a. So you're first place. You get a point.
1 point, please.
Yep. Go for that.
For your feast.
For my fruit, yeah.
And so now we'll do our regions, and since now it doesn't matter, we'll just if you guys want to stack that side up, we'll stack this side up, and we can mathematize this.
Wow, it looks like green. Oh, you and green? Oh, hey.
Look at that. Ugh. All right. So, six points for all of us. And then Lincoln, you'll get 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think Nikki's a runaway winner here. I think she smashed us. Over here, Nikki's the winner.
You're getting 21 points for that card, by the way.
Winner chicken dinner over here for 6 points on this side.
Okay.
Then Lincoln and I are tied for second, so we'll get 3.
And I get nothing,
and
right?
you get nothing.
I like it.
And like it.
I do like it.
So now you'll take your, we'll take all your, from here, if you've got any 9s that you've banked, and then your top card amount from your racing. And
Oh, we don't add all this together.
No.
They're not
just
cumulative.
that.
It's just however far you got it into the situation.
Gamegenic. Ingenious supplies.
All right, Nikki, what do you got?
43.
I have 43.
Oh, wow. I have 45. But James is he's got us here.
49.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
wow.
21 was huge for sure.
Yep, that back-to-back turns, flipping 2 cards. I went from
Yeah, that was
10
crazy.
to 21.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was getting smoked. I was way behind.
Right.
If I didn't get those 2 flips.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nick?
I saw that. It's interesting. There's a lot to kind of balance and decide what you're trying to do with.
I'm shocked at
Definitely need
43.
to
I thought
play
you
it
were higher than that
again.
with that
I
right
feel
there.
like I didn't know exactly what I was doing.
Sure.
I think I stumbled on some stuff. I'm like, oh, that's how it's done. Like learning it that way. But I do like the fruit, these flips. For me, I got stuck on wanting to hit that 5, and I deliberately didn't move my watercraft around, and I think that was a bad idea.
Yep.
I finally decided to stop trying to do that.
Sure.
And I flipped this one over, but it was a little too late, so I couldn't flip over more cards. So there's a balancing act there, definitely.
You've got the 3 buckets, right? You've got the banners for the area control. You've got the racing cards, and then you've got the fruit. And so it's like I tell everybody, you can't major in all 3.
Sure.
For sure.
You got to kind of
I
major
just try to
and
target
minor.
anything with the hand. Like, okay, what can I do best? And I did okay here, but didn't do it there. I tried really
Right.
hard to just get in the middle anywhere, and it was.
But it didn't matter. Was the point I was trying to make, right? Like,
Sure.
Like it's frustrating. It's frustrating because you think you can't do anything, but
no, you can.
but
There's definitely some.
you
but-
want to
but
range your
literally,
cards
I
for
would
sure.
anything, but I think maybe 1 9 card. Maybe I don't even think I had 1 9 to be honest.
I know you did in one round because I got 3 9s in that second hand.
Yeah.
You said you had a bunch of 9s in this last hand.
I had not only did I have the yellow 9, I had the yellow 8. So I thought, sweet, I could do this lappy thing, but I was never, my jet ski was never in a position for me to do that.
To exploit it.
And also the problem is, and this is a neat game design, right? The lowest player sets the gate, so it's not like I
Yeah.
can move my 9 and then set the gate for the next round.
Right. Yep.
So, and no one wanted to go to yellow for most of the
43
time.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good though. I thought you were doing better. I thought James was correct, other than when that happened.
Well, I thought Nikki
when,
was-
when the
Yeah.
21 came out, I was like, oh, Nikki's not going to.
On the other hand,
you would have.
Yeah.
is there a
Close.
tiebreaker?
There is.
If you had
It's
one
my
more,
game, I should know that, right?
if you had one more token here, Nikki,
Yeah.
you would have won the game.
Well, I'll just do like what everybody does. It's in there, but I have so many tiebreakers from all the games in my head that I have to go back and double check.
So if you have one more token here, right? Oh no, you still get 6. Mm-hmm. But James, instead of getting 6, gets 1.
Most
he'd
banners.
He'd have
Is it
44. Yeah.
It's not 3.
Oh no, it would be 3. You're right.
Yeah.
What was the question?
No, nothing.
We're
I was
determining if she had had one.
I
more.
forgot this was a friendly tie, so it didn't
Yeah.
make any difference.
The tiebreaker is whoever has the most banners on the board total.
Okay.
So
That'd
Yeah.
be Nikki.
That would have been Nikki.
that would have been
Okay.
Nikki.
Well, I was worried about Lincoln, but then I saw him flipping cards. I'm like, oh, that's another way to do it.
Yeah.
I had to see it happen. I'm like, that's
well, that was.
'cause
I just
you
got
weren't
lucky getting a few
learning.
highs that I
Yeah.
did not think I would get.
Right.
You weren't getting a lot of banners. I'm like, man, he's having a bad game. And then there was one where you flipped like 2 times in a row.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
like,
here.
oh.
Yeah. Plus, you got some.
Which gained me from 6 to 15, so 9 points, right?
Yeah,
and you got a couple of full fruit points as well, right? And you also had some good.
I only like the second half of the game. I didn't get nearly as much fruit.
But you also look at the spread, right? 43 to 49.
Oh, yeah, it's tight.
a
No, it was
pretty,
great.
pretty tight game,
Yeah.
and a few little
This is
things
what
working
killed
out
me.
differently.
Not this round. Round 2, when this got moved slowly like that.
Yeah.
Because these were where all my good high cards were, but I even played the lower versions of my cards, and I still ended up being the high card because you guys were all fighting for low in this region. See, that's the thing. That's the other thing is, if people were more often fighting for low than for high, and so you can get away sometimes. I mean, you moved a few times with not
James
even
was
the top
cursing at
color.
me several times, so I think I did a pretty good job
You
of coming
did.
in at low. But low's cool, but it's not great either. Like, you're not getting tokens on the board, and that's a real frustration.
Well,
Because I was trying really hard to just be in the middle here.
Yeah.
And I think I might have even come in top on a couple of those, and it was ridiculous, right? With somewhere I did that, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is absolutely a middle card.
One of the things I think and it's not just because this is our design. I didn't
Right.
design this. This was JB and Mike, JB Howell and Mike Mihealsick. But I think when a game's design's good is like when you can post game.
Yeah, totally.
This much conversation.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
think that.
Oh, we're not even done yet.
Well, I mean, it starts the dopamine. That's where there's a lot of fun decisions to try.
I'm
to
just
make
happy I was able to essentially not only pull this off, but kind of in your face it.
Yeah.
Even though,
In your face. That's
even
not
though
nice.
if I don't do this, it's not nice. Even though if I don't do this, I'm not even tied for last. I'm dead last.
Sure.
Without these 5 points, I'm at what?
He's talking about that.
I'm
If
at-
you can't see. Can't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
And you almost the game. Had I not needed to go for something else, right, and go for a low card in that particular moment, you went back to back. You could have done it again, which would have gave you another 5 points, and that would have put you in the lead, right?
That 9?
If you would have got that
No,
second
48.
9. Okay, yeah, but that would have probably changed my score too. But
True, that's true.
but if you would have got those back to back, I mean, that's a huge swing, and that feels really good as the player if you pull that off, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, this
Yeah.
is really fun. It is very, very. I love all of that. Even though I was a little frustrated, like the boards were getting on this side. The board was getting so full that I
Yeah.
basically was just going here a couple times,
Right.
which is not bad, but it's not so great in the final round, like James was saying, because
Right.
it's just a presence. It's not any benefits.
you don't get the
It
Yeah.
got you to tie for second, though, right?
Or, I know. I think I was lead on second.
a fun design behind the scenes
Right.
on this particular game.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
JB showed me a game. It was a 2.5 hour super heavy Euro game, and he was looking for a home for it. And I was like, man, this has got a lot of really neat stuff going on with it. But I was like, the card mechanic is like a standout. This is the card mechanic from this
Okay.
huge game. And I was like, do you think we could just pull the card mechanic out and just make a game around
Analyze
that?
your big game.
So then he took it down a big notch, and we played it. And it was about a 60-minute game that still had a bunch of stuff going on. I was like, more.
Oh.
And
Oh,
so then
wow.
he tore it down
Wow.
again some more. And then the last time he showed it to me, he's like, I just want to make it very clear. This will be the last time I tear this down. And I was like, JB, totally understandable. And luckily it was pretty much this, and we made it work.
It is awesome.
It's
Yeah.
fun to see designers who are really good be able to do that. Like
Yeah.
me make a request of a game. He didn't have to. He could tell me to go
Yeah.
fly a kite.
Yeah, totally.
And but he was willing to work with me on that. I think it turned out really, really great.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us, James.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you click on the bell, you get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.
Bye, y'all.